Welcome to Costa Rica Divers. My name is Anna and I will introduce you to the world of diving. You will learn here not only how to start your adventure with diving, but also how to choose the right path of diving development, or how to buy the best diving equipment for yourself. Today we are going to talk about who can scuba dive and why you do not have to be afraid of being underwater. This is the first episode of our series, so stay tuned. Let's start with a little trivia. Water covers as much as 71% of the Earth's total surface. Your body also has a lot to do with water. Up to 75% of your body weight is actually water. As you can see, water has a very big impact on our lives, so it would be a good idea to learn a little more about it. And there's no better way to do that than to look beneath its surface. But to do it safely and enjoyably, you need to know how the diving equipment works and what safety rules apply to diving. Stay with us to find out all about it. If you are hungry for knowledge, it's a good idea to subscribe to our channel to always be up to date. Now let's consider whether scuba diving is for you. You're still not convinced that scuba diving might be for you, but let me give you some facts. Anyone can dive, regardless of age. We start with children as young as 8 years old, and there is no upper age limit. Currently in the Guinness Book of World Records, the oldest diver was over 100 years old. For people with disabilities, scuba diving is a great way to rehabilitate and fulfill their dreams. Being underwater is like being in space. That's why astronauts first practice everything underwater. As you can see, scuba diving is a wonderful and safe form of recreation that is available to almost anyone. I think there is no reason why you can't give it a try. Because scuba diving involves being underwater and using a breathing apparatus, you surely think that it can be dangerous. Let's find out how it really is. Remember that any such activity requires proper training. You're not going to jump out of a plane if you don't know how to open a parachute. Similarly, it won't be a good idea to scuba dive without training. Now let's see what the statistics say about diving accidents. The BSAC data on diving accidents shows an average of 14.4 fatalities per 100,000 people. This is similar to accidents while jogging, 13 per 100,000 people, or riding a motorcycle, 16 per 100,000 people. As you can see, scuba diving is no more risky than jogging in the park. It just takes good training. Everything above will be a wonderful and unforgettable adventure that you definitely don't want to miss. While we are on the subject of safety in scuba diving, I'm sure you have thought about sharks. Let's get this straight once and for all. There are about 500 species of sharks in the world, and we really need them, but they've been given a bad name in Hollywood movies, and now instead of signing up for a scuba diving course, you're wondering if a shark will eat you on your very first dive. I can assure you that is not going to happen. However, if you don't believe my words, let me cite the statistics here. Confirmed unprovoked shark attacks between 1958 and 2018 ended in death in 440 cases. If you think that's a lot, check this out. In 2019, 5,228 people died from choking on food in the United States. So for your safety, put down the sandwich and go scuba diving. Another concern of yours that I want to clarify is the issue of running out of air. I can bet you've wondered what happens if you use up all your air supply and underwater the tank becomes empty. Well, that won't happen because safety procedures and rules don't allow it. Still, during your scuba diving course, you will learn how to properly manage your air supply and respond to possible emergencies. So don't be afraid of running out of air because you simply won't let that happen. A very common question is whether you need to be able to swim to become a diver. The answer may surprise you because no, you do not need to be a great swimmer to dive. During scuba diving, a buoyancy vest and fins are used. The hands are not actively involved in the movement, which distinguishes diving from swimming. During the course, you will learn the correct technique for moving underwater. However, one of the tasks in the scuba diving course will be to swim a short distance at the surface. Don't worry, you can do this in any style and at any time, as it is not a competition. You already know that there is nothing to be afraid of when it comes to scuba diving, and anyone over the age of 8 can start a scuba adventure. However, let's discuss some medical issues that may be important when deciding to start your new hobby. If you are pregnant or suspect that you may be, this is not a good time to start a scuba diving course. Wait a bit and you can become a diver in the future. If you have health problems or have undergone major surgery, we will require certification from your doctor that you are still fit to participate in the scuba diving course. If you wear glasses, you can still dive. You have two solutions. First, you can use contact lenses while diving because they will not interfere with your mask. If you don't want to do that, you can buy a diving mask with prescription lenses. Properly fitted lenses will turn your regular diving mask into underwater eyeglasses. Diving is great, and you can probably start doing it, but remember that your health comes first. Hiding any contraindications can lead to problems. If you're unsure about something, talk to your instructor or doctor before taking a scuba diving course. I'm sure you're worried that there will be a lot of learning and complicated theory in a scuba diving course. Perhaps that is what has been holding you back from getting your license. But let me explain how it works these days. In fact, in the past, learning to dive required studying books and learning how to use complicated tables. Dive computers did not actually exist. But now that is a thing of the past, and today it is done in a completely different way. A very easy way. Diving theory is now structured to be easily understood by divers of all ages. At 𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗚, we use an e-learning package that will remotely prepare you for your scuba diving course. From the comfort of your own home, or wherever you wish, you can begin your underwater adventure and understand all the necessary basics. Learning with the e-learning package is really easy and fun. We will do a separate episode about dive theory and the e-learning package, so subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all the videos. Thank you for your attention and watching this video. I hope I have cleared your doubts about diving and you are already wondering where and when to jump into the water. We invite you to visit Costa Rica, where at our Dive Center Costa Rica Divers, you can take courses at all levels and dive in magical places. I also encourage you to subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you know someone who is considering diving but is not convinced, please send them this video. My colleagues have similar videos in other languages, so be sure to check out our channel. Thank you and see you next time.